Be me, 34 years old, working as freelance holistic workflow consultant and corporate vibe curator, specializing in optimizing office synergy and breaking down toxic hierarchies. Landed a huge contract with a mid-sized software startup called Nebula Code. My old college roommate Dave is the VP of operations there. Dave pulled some strings to get me in. He says the engineering team is burned out and needs a fresh perspective on process. Tell him I am the perfect person to disrupt their stagnation. Agree to start on Monday morning at 8 a.m. sharp to set the tone. Arrive at the office. It is an open-plan converted warehouse. Exposed brick. Very industrial. Notice immediately that the energy is off. The lighting is fluorescent and harsh. Not conducive to creative flow. Meet Dave in the lobby. He looks tired. He takes me to the engineering pit. About 15 developers sitting in silence, typing on mechanical keyboards. The clicking sound is aggressive and hostile. Dave introduces me to the team as the new efficiency lead. Nobody stands up to greet me. They just nod and keep typing. Introduce myself loudly. Hi everyone, I'm here to unblock your chakras and your code. Silence. A guy in the corner, wearing a hoodie, spins around. This is Ryan, the lead backend engineer. He asks if I have access to the Jira board yet. Tell him, Jira is a tool of oppression. We are going to use organic visualization. Ryan looks at Dave. Dave looks at the floor. Tell everyone to stop typing for a mandatory alignment circle. They groan but eventually roll their chairs into a circle. Ask them to share their spirit animal and their biggest blocker. Ryan says his spirit animal is a dead raccoon and his blocker is useless meetings. Chuckle condescendingly. Tell him that cynicism is just passion leaving the body. Write that down in my moleskin notebook. Dismiss the circle after 45 minutes. Walk around the office observing their workflow. Notice everyone is using dark mode on their monitors. Black backgrounds with neon text. It looks gloomy and depressive. Stop at a junior developer's desk. Her name is Sarah. Tell Sarah that the dark colors are lowering her serotonin levels. Suggest she switch to a bright white background with pink syntax highlighting. She says, that hurts my eyes. Tell her pain is just the body adjusting to enlightenment. She does not switch it. Make a note to speak to management about visual standards enforcement. It is now lunchtime. Most of them eat at their desks while reading documentation. This is unhealthy. Go to the break room and unplug the coffee machine. Replace it with a pitcher of cucumber water I brought from home. Caffeine creates artificial anxiety. Hydration creates flow. Ryan comes in to get coffee, sees the machine is gone. He asks, where is the espresso machine? Tell him I removed it to help the team detox. He turns red. You can't take the coffee. We have a deployment tonight. Tell him, if you need drugs to do your job, you aren't doing it right. He storms out and goes to Starbucks. Typical addict behavior. Spend the afternoon reorganizing the physical layout of the office. The desks are in rows. This is too militaristic. I start pushing desks together into interaction pods. Cables are ripping out of the floor ports. Monitors are wobbling. A developer named Kevin stands up. Hey, you just unplugged my build server. Tell him wireless is the future anyway. He says, it's a server. It needs a wired connection. Tell him to stop being so rigid. By 5 p.m., the office is a maze of crooked desks. It looks much more organic. Leave for the day feeling accomplished. Tuesday morning. Arrive and see the desks are moved back to rows. The coffee machine is back. Furious. My changes have been reverted without my consent. Find Dave in his office. Tell him the engineering culture is resistant to transformation. Dave says, look man, Ryan threatened to quit if you touch the desks again. Tell Dave that Ryan is a toxic leader who is stifling innovation. Dave asks me to please just observe and make a report, not touch things. Agree, but privately decide that observation requires intervention. Go back to the pit. Sit behind Ryan and watch him code. He is typing very fast. Lines of green text scrolling. It looks chaotic. Tap him on the shoulder. Why are you using so many brackets? He pauses. It's Jason. That's the syntax. Tell him it looks cluttered. Have you considered using a cleaner language? Maybe just plain English? He puts his headphones on and ignores me. Rude. Decide to audit their file structure. Log in to the shared drive. The folder names are all technical. KSRC, bin, lib, assets. This is not intuitive for non-technical stakeholders. Start renaming folders to be more friendly. Rename SRC to the _magic_happens_here. Rename bin to trash_but_important. Rename assets to pretty_pictures. It takes me 2 hours to rename everything. Much better. Now anyone can understand the project. Suddenly, shouting erupts from the pit. Who changed the directory paths? The build script is failing. Everything is broken. Reference errors everywhere. Ryan stands up and kicks his chair. Who touched the repo? Stand up and wave. I just organized the filing cabinet. It was a mess. Ryan looks at me with pure hatred. You renamed the source folder on the production branch? Tell him I was improving the user experience for the developers. He screams that computers don't care about user experience of folder names. Explain to him that computers serve humans, not the other way around. He has to spend the next 6 hours reverting my changes manually. Tell him he should thank me for exposing how fragile his code was. If a simple name change breaks it, it wasn't robust. He tells me to get out of the engineering bay. Go to lunch. While eating my quinoa salad, I have epiphania. The problem is not the code. It is the methodology. They are using agile, but they are slaves to the sprint. Running is exhausting. Why sprint when you can stroll? Decide to implement slow code movement. Wednesday, call a mandatory all-hands meeting at 9 a.m. Dave is there too, looking nervous. I have prepared a PowerPoint. Slide 1. The tortoise wins the race. Explain that from now on we are banning deadlines. Deadlines create cortisol. Cortisol kills creativity. Ryan speaks up. We have a client demo on Friday. Tell him. The client will wait if the product has soul. Ryan says. The client is a bank. They don't care about soul. Tell him that is exactly why we need to teach them. Announce that we are switching from Scrum to flow state. No more daily stand-ups. Instead, we will have daily affirmations. Ask Sarah to start. Sarah looks at her shoes. I affirm that I want to finish the API integration. Shake my head. No, Sarah. Affirm your worth as a being, not a worker. She stays silent. Ryan stands up. This is a waste of time. I'm going back to work. Block the door. Ryan, your refusal to participate is hurting the group dynamic. He looks at Dave. Dave, fix this. Dave clears his throat. Maybe we can compromise. Tell Dave there is no compromise with toxicity. Ryan pushes past me and leaves. The others follow, left alone in the conference room. They are afraid of true freedom. Thursday. The tension is palpable. Nobody is talking to me. They are whispering on Slack. I can hear the typing. Decide to prove my value by fixing a bug myself. I took a HTML course in 2008 on MySpace. I know code. Open the main codebase editor on an unlocked laptop while Kevin is in the bathroom. See a block of code that is indented strangely. It looks like a staircase. This is bad feng shui. Delete the tabs. Make everything flush to the left. It looks much more solid and grounded now. Save the file. Kevin comes back. He sits down. What happened to my indentation? It's Python. Indentation is functional. He runs the script. Error messages flood the screen. Indentation error. Expected an indented block. Tell him Python is too restrictive. You should use a language that breathes. He puts his head in his hands. You broke the payment gateway logic. Tell him logic is subjective. Ryan comes over. Did you touch Kevin's computer? Admit it proudly. I was doing a code review. Ryan turns to Dave, who is walking by. Dave, him or me? Right now. Dave pulls me into his office. You're disrupting the team. Productivity is down 40%. Tell Dave that productivity is a capitalist construct. We are building culture. which is invaluable. He says the CEO, Mr. Henderson, is coming tomorrow for the demo. If the demo fails, we lose the contract. Tell Dave not to worry. I will handle the presentation. I will sell the vision, not the product. Dave looks skeptical, but he is desperate. Friday, the big day. Wear my best turtleneck and blazer. Steve Jobs vibes. Mr. Henderson arrives. He is a suit-wearing corporate type. The engineering team looks exhausted. They pulled an all-nighter fixing my optimizations. We gather in the boardroom. Ryan hooks up the laptop to the projector. He starts to show the login screen. Interrupt him. Wait, before we see the pixels, let's feel the intention. Mr. Henderson looks confused. I just want to see the app working. Step in front of the screen. What is an app, really? It is a bridge between souls. Ryan sighs loudly. Continue my speech about the holistic synergy of the database. We didn't just build a banking platform, we built a digital garden. Mr. Henderson looks at his watch. Can we proceed? Ryan tries to type his password. Stop him again. Ryan, please type with more intention. You are attacking the keys. Ryan snaps. I am typing the password so we can show the features. Tell him his anger is polluting the room. Turn to Mr. Henderson. I apologize for the lead developer's negative aura. We are working on it. Mr. Henderson stands up. I don't care about auras. Does the payment processing work? Ryan nods. Yes, let me show you. Ryan logs in. The dashboard loads, but the colors are wrong. Last night, I pushed a CSS update while they were sleeping, changed the corporate blue to a soothing salmon pink, and changed the font from Helvetica to Comic Sans. It looks friendlier. The boardroom goes silent. Ryan stares at the screen. What is this? Why is the bank logo in Comic Sans? Speak up. Helvetica is cold. Comic Sans is approachable. Banks need to be friends. Mr. Henderson's face turns purple. Is this a joke? This is a multi-million-dollar enterprise platform, and it looks like a lemonade stand flyer. Tell him he is stuck in the old paradigm of professionalism. Professionalism is just a mask for insecurity. Mr. Henderson looks at Dave. Dave, is this your efficiency lead? Dave is sweating. He's a consultant. He's leaving today. Feel betrayed. Dave, I am just getting started. We haven't even addressed the server room acoustics. Ryan clicks a button to transfer money. A pop-up appears. Instead of transfer successful, I change the text. It says, the universe has shifted your abundance. Mr. Henderson throws his pen on the table. I'm done. This is clown shoes. He walks out. Silence in the room. Ryan looks like he is going to murder me. You changed the success messages? In the localization file? Nod. Standard success messages are boring. I gamified the gratitude. Ryan stands up slowly. Get out. Get out before I throw you out the window. Look at Dave for support. Dave is looking at his phone, probably updating his resume. You should go, man, Dave whispers. Stand up and adjust my blazer. Fine. If you want to stay in the dark ages, be my guest. I tried to give you the gift of modern workflow. Walk out of the conference room with my head held high. Go to my desk to pack my things. Security guard is already there waiting for me. Dave called, said I need to escort you out immediately. Tell him I need to export my notes from the company wiki first. He says, no access. Step away from the computer. This is censorship. Grab my moleskin and my cucumber water pitcher. As I walk through the pit, the developers are watching. Stop and turn to them one last time. You are all slaves to the compiler. Free yourselves from the syntax. One day you will realize I was the only one who saw your potential. Someone throws a stress ball at me. It misses. Walk out the front door. Dave texts me 10 minutes later. Don't ever contact me again. We lost the contract. I might get fired. Reply, transformation is messy, Dave. You have to break the egg to make the omelet. He blocks me. Drive home feeling misunderstood. Immediately open LinkedIn. Write a long post. Just left a toxic contract at a startup that refused to innovate. Sad to see so many developers clinging to outdated logic over human connection. They chose safe code over visionary architecture. To all the creatives out there, don't let the tech bros dim your light. Agile is dead. Long live the vibe. Tag Nebula Code and Dave in the post. Add hashtags. Hash thought leader. Hash disruption. Hash toxic tech. Hash vibe coding. Post gets 3 likes. 1 is from my mom. Check back an hour later. Ryan has commented on the post. He posted a screenshot of the universe has shifted your abundance pop-up. Caption, this guy cost us a $2 million contract because he thought Comic Sans was approachable. The comment starts getting hundreds of likes. People are laughing in the comments. Is this satire? Vibe coding? LOL? Who let this guy near production? Reply to them. You are all gatekeepers. History will vindicate me. Someone comments. You renamed the SRC folder? You are a digital terrorist. Feel the anger rising. They are ganging up on me because I challenged the status quo. It is exactly like Galileo or Steve Jobs. Delete the comment thread because it is attracting negative energy, but screenshots are already circulating on Twitter. The vibe coder is trending in a small circle of tech Twitter. My inbox starts filling up with hate mail from angry sysadmins. A recruiter emails me. Exciting.jpg. Open the email. We saw your post and the screenshots. Please remove us from your resume immediately. We don't want to be associated with this. It's from a previous gig I did 3 years ago. Realize the industry is blacklisting me. Call Dave on a burner phone. He answers. Dave, the mob is attacking me. You need to issue a statement supporting my vision. Dave laughs. A cold, broken laugh. I'm packing my office, man. I got fired an hour ago. Because of you. Because of the Comic Sans. Tell him, see? Management is the problem. We should start our own firm. He hangs up. Sit in my ergonomic chair in my home office. Look at my vision board. Maybe the tech industry isn't ready for me yet. Maybe I should pivot. Holistic interior design for veterinarians. Yes, animals feel bad vibes too. Open a new Word document. Manifesto for the post-agile dog kennel. The world will catch up eventually. Until then, I am a martyr for the cause of synergy. Sip my cucumber water. It is warm. Blame the refrigerator's negative energy. End of line.